Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome back to Keep It Simple, my YouTube channel. Please subscribe below and leave any feedback or comments that you have. So I haven't done a video in a while, but I wanted to just give you an update. I think the last one I mentioned, my husband and I were starting OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and we were doing it keto. I sadly only lasted 2 days, and my husband is still doing it. He only does it through the week, not through the weekends. It just did not work for me. I cannot eat that much food that late in the day and sleep or not have indigestion. So it just did not work for me. However, I did pick up the book from a friend about the Whole30. Read the book in about 24 hours, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try the Whole30 challenge. I was already doing it pretty closely anyway a couple of months ago when I did no dairy. But the hardest part for me was going to be to eliminate all the sugars and the sweeteners, even the natural sweeteners like stevia, monk fruit, erythritol. So I decided that I was going to try this. So I'm 8 days in and I feel great. It's amazing how your body feels by eliminating something that you know your body probably doesn't agree with that item anyway. In particular, I would say dairy. So I actually do much better without dairy. I have been dealing with an egg allergy since maybe December or before, but I actually got blood results back in December stating that I had a severe egg white and egg yolk allergy, which is very sad to me because I love eggs. So I have been 6 months. The first 3, very good, very strict, no eggs at all. The last 3 months, I've just kind of been doing a little bit of eggs, or I would probably eat something that had eggs in it. And I think one morning I literally just made myself 2 fried eggs. I was like, I'm going to just see what this does to me. I do feel like I have an effect. I get some tightening in my chest. I feel like there's some inflammation. I get indigestion. Definitely don't feel that great. However, it's been 6 months. I'm really hoping I've built up a tolerance for it. And we just retested blood work on Friday, and I will give you those results along with my in-body in the next video. So stay tuned for that. I'm loving Whole30 so far, and I'm probably gonna call it Whole30ish because I'm not following everything exactly. Like, for instance, I do not do 3 meals a day. I do not eat an hour from waking up because I intermittent fast. I did try it for a couple of days and I just didn't like it. I found myself snacking more throughout the day and not, which is not recommended. And I just found it better to just stick to my intermittent fasting. So I went back to eating at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then my last meal is around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It just works much better for me. Not to mention, I don't really like to eat within an hour of waking up because I exercise first thing in the morning, 5:30 a.m. I don't like to eat anything in the morning that early. And once I got home, I don't really want to eat at like 6 o'clock in the morning because then I would be doing the 3 meals a day. That's just more food. That's more meal prepping for me. I would prefer to just do what I had been doing before, which is the intermittent fasting, and I do an 18-6 cycle. So I fast 18 hours and then I have a 6-hour window that I eat. I love that much better. Definitely works for me better. So anyway, yeah, next video, hope to give you an update on an in-body test from the beginning to the end of the Whole30. Then I've got blood work, and then I'm wanting to check my ketones just to see if I'm actually in ketosis. So before Whole30, my ketone levels were probably like 1.5. I was 75 fat, 25, actually 20% protein, and then 5% carbs. Whereas this, I'm about 10% carbs, and I'm around 70 protein, and 70 fat and about 20 protein. So just kind of trying that out. Everything else, I'm trying to keep my fat and my protein up. I'm only eating fruits and higher starchy carb vegetables on high intensity training days at the gym, which was today. And so I will probably have some sweet potatoes, or I may have a little date almond butter dessert after my meal. my lunch meal, but I am really trying to keep those carbs, those higher carbs, to my high intensity training days. Other than that, I feel great, and really just wanted to do this for the sweetener part. I have a huge sweet tooth. That's my weakness. I couldn't care less about bread and stuff like that, even though I love bread. Like, that's not been my weakness, but I've just noticed, and being completely honest with myself, I've noticed that in the last year, if I have blown it or just thrown keto out the window, it's always been over something sweet. I just love something sweet, and it's not like I'm eating like half a cake or 5 donuts. I may have a few bites, or I may eat like one slice, but still I have found that that's where my weakness is, and that's pretty much kind of where I break. If I do break, or if I'm doing a carb refeed, like, that's kind of what I want to have. So anyway, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any thoughts, comments, feedback, recipes you want to share, tips and tricks in regards to somebody that's dealing with an egg allergy like myself and no dairy, please put your suggestions below. I am lacking ideas, especially for breakfast time. I've made the hemp seed oats, and I'm eating those, but definitely would like some more variety. So please share your opinion. Thanks so much. Have a great Wednesday.